going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're working on the 408 here again today. We're going to go ahead and put our oil pump on and our fuel pump mount on and get all that kind of mocked up. And then I got a new water pump for this, so we're going to kind of try to dress the front end of this motor up a little bit, kind of see where we're at. We're working with the exhaust. We finally got the car back in the shop, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so here's our fuel pump. Like I said, we got the Motion Raceworks kit to go ahead and mount this pump. Got a new, got us a new oil pump from Texas Speed. We have to do a little modification to our valley cover. Got a new water pump in the box, just some hardware, and we got a pointer. We're gonna go ahead and kind of put this dampener on. This all gonna have to come back off. Just want to go ahead and get everything mocked up and make sure that we're going in the right direction. We torqued this to spec, but we're just kind of placing this on for now because once we get the turbo and everything mocked up, we're gonna do the oil drain to the front cover. So we don't want to torque this to spec or Loctite it or anything like that because it is going to have to come back off. We're just going to go ahead and run it down. Same with the dampener, it's going to have to come back off. But for now, we're going to go ahead and mock everything up. Alright guys, so like I said, this ain't going on permanent, so we're just going to try to put it on there best we can. Heated it up a little bit. There it is. Just gave it a little heat.
It went right on, huh?
Yep. That's got, I mean, that's bottomed out.
Yeah. Look at that.
So put our bolt on, our spacer on, mount our pointer up, make sure all that works out the way we want, and then we're going to move over to the fuel pump. So there's our front dampener. Go ahead and put our pointer on. And this is oblong here, so you can put this in, is get your motor cylinder 1 top dead center, and then make this line up with 0. So we're just going to kind of put it somewhere in the middle for right now. And before this does final assembly, we'll degree this motor and make sure it's lined up perfectly. This is just an OEM AC Delco water pump, F-body GTO style. Now we're going to move on over to the fuel pump side of things and keep plugging away. So as previously mentioned, we got an air motive fuel pump that we're going to mount to the side of the block here. It's going to be cog belt driven off of the balancer there. Kit that we're going to use is made by Motion Raceworks. This is the main piece that mounts to the block. Go ahead and do that first, and then we'll dive into the other pieces. I'm going to pull you in a little tighter on the engine while I do this and just keep working on it. 3 points on the side of the block here. That's what our mount bolts to. This doesn't come with any instructions. Most of it's, you can kind of look at it and tell what's going on. But for torque specs, I just recommend that you look up online the grade of the bolt and the thread pitch, and you just torque to that spec, or you could ooga dooga. It's up to you.
Big bang.
Big bang. I know what's going on here. So this will bolt in here. Spacer.
Wish mine was like that. Well, it takes it right out to the edge, doesn't it?
We just mocked this up on the engine real quick, and we're kind of at the limit of travel to make the belt tight. Motion makes this real cool where this is adjustable. We're going to take these 3 screws out, move it over one to the left so that we can get the belt a little tighter or not be at our total limit of travel. All right, now that we got this set where we want it, this came with the fuel pump, but this is the collar that will mount to the back of this to keep the fuel pump stable. Comes with these 3 little countersunk. So we're gonna go ahead and mount the collar to this. All right, got a little bit of Loctite on our countersunk screws. We're gonna go ahead and put this on. And then from here we could take our pump with the hex drive key. Slide it right in there. And we have our set screw. But that's our setup that's going to go into the side of the motor. So now we're going to take you back over to the motor. Now that we're able to mount the pump up easily, and keep plugging away on that. So this piece goes on here first. That's a wrap, guys. We got quite a few things mocked up on this motor. Oil pump is in permanently. Fuel pump is on permanently. We got these just a smidge loose for the belt because a lot of the water pump and the dampener and stuff are going to have to come back off. We were thinking that we were going to be able to drain the turbo to here, but we're still kind of unsure at this point where the turbo drain is going to go. So we're going to leave everything mocked up for now. And we're going to get the turbo manifold completely built and hang the turbo out here and take a better look at it once we have the turbo hung off the side of the motor before we put it in the car. So that's it, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching me mount this Motion Raceworks fuel pump and throwing a couple other accessories on this motor. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. We got more content coming. This is the race before the race, so we're going to make it to race week 1.0. And this motor is going in that car, so it's kind of game on right now, and we're going to get it done.